What's up guys, welcome to another video of Shakima at home. And today, guess what guys, me and my big son Shackemamowen inside the kitchen, and we make some delicious vegan vegetarian dish. Because in this video guys, you will see Shackemamowen never tried a vegan or vegetarian dish, because whenever time I tell him okay we're cooking it, he's like, no mommy, I don't want it. But inside this video guys, you will see this delicious dish that we have just made. And here, as you can see, we paired this dish with some jasmine white rice. We have some kale, we have some complete season, some onions, some peppers, and all of the deliciousness you're going to find in this dish. So stay tuned guys, and let's get on with this video. Okay guys, so I have some kale inside my fridge that I need to use up, because they're looking like this, and I don't want to buy all this kale and lose all my money. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to cook it up with some red lentil. I have a little bit more of red lentil left back from the last time I cooked. So I'm going to incorporate it in the kale to make myself a delicious dish. So over here I have some oil eating. Here I have some onion, some green pepper, some thyme, some scallion, a little bit of scallion, a lot of garlic, and I have one pepper. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to add the onion inside the pot like so. I'm just going to stir it up. Then what I'm going to do now, I'm going to add the scallion, the green pepper inside the pot. I'm leaving the garlic and the pepper for last, and just incorporate. I'm going to turn it back the heat on the fire because I did turn it down. So I'm just going to saute everything together like so, and I'm going to leave this saute for like 3 minutes, and then I'm going to add the rest of the ingredients to the pot. So meanwhile that is here sauteing, I'm going to get my peas. Blending through. It's a peas.
So, vegetarian?
Yes, it's a vegetarian dish I'm making this afternoon. We used some already, so I have this leaf back, so I'm going to incorporate it with some kale together. So I have a measuring cup here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pour it inside of the measuring cup to see how much I have. And I have just about 1 cup. Yes, 1 cup. So we're using 1 cup this afternoon to make this dish. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to rinse it guys, because I always rinse my peas whenever time I using them. So I'm just going to put it underneath the water like that and just give it a good rinse before adding it to the pot.
But that not like peas.
Because it's like an Indian doll.
So Indian peas, what are the peas?
It's peas.
Peas.
Yes, it's peas. It's vegan and vegetarian thing.
So you're gonna make it with all of them greens where you have?
Yes, with the kale, because the kale is going to go bad, and I buy it and I don't want it to go bad because I didn't get a chance to make juice with it. So I'm going to use it for this dish. So what I'm going to do now guys, I'm going to come over here and I'm going to add my peas to the pot, just like that. Look at all those colors. Look how beautiful they is. Make sure I get all inside that pot like that.
So yeah, this a Jamaican or Indian dish you make today?
Vegetarian, Jamaican, Indian, anything you want to call it, but it's the
But
healthy
mix
dish.
up in your food and you can, you're versatile, you make everything.
Yes,
Okay.
why not? In this time you need to eat healthy, and this is the best way for you to go. So what I'm going to do now, I'm just taking the kale leaf from the stem, because the stem is a little bit harder, so I'm not going to put the stem inside it. You can put it inside your one if you choose to, but I'm not going to do it inside my dish. So I'm just going to take it. I have it here in a basket that I already washed.
So you're gonna use that pepper?
Yes.
What do you call this pepper?
Sweet pepper, because it's not really hot, it's mild, so I call it sweet pepper or seasoned pepper.
Seanoguy, can you take your phone?
So I'm just going to get myself a little bit of water, like so, and I'm just going to add it to my peas.
They actually smell good, although I'm vegetarian.
Yes.
I smell the seasoning and everything in my pot.
Already, and it doesn't reach nowhere.
But you know me, nothing good I try.
You
something
should try it,
vegetarian.
Sean. You should try it. All the time we cook it home, you never try it. This time you should try it to see if you would like it, because you never know. You never know.
Yes, sir.
So what I'm going to do, meanwhile that, let me just push the kale aside, and I'm going to slice my pepper. I'm going to put all of the seasoned pepper inside it, just like that,
Hey, come
with
on,
the
you know a
garlic.
chef when you see them cut pepper.
With the fresh garlic. I like fresh garlic because I find it give the food a better flavor, more flavor. You can use the garlic powder if you want, but this afternoon I'm using the fresh one. And then here I have a piece of ginger. I like to put ginger in any vegetarian dish because I think the ginger give it a little bit of kick, like, you know, some, like a little bit of spice, like you eating the food and you're searching to find what's this I'm tasting. I'm getting a different flavor. I think what the ginger do, the ginger give it that flavor. So what I'm going to do, you can use a back of a spoon to scrape it down to peel it,
Like
or
a little, like more spice to it, like you
Yes.
know, ginger kind of
have it
kinda
spice. Yes.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to peel a little piece like that because I'm not going to use too much this afternoon. And I'm going to get myself my grater if I can find it, because sometimes, you know, when you have kids you cannot find nothing inside. Oh, but I find it. So what I'm going to do, turn on the stove and I'm going to grater just like that. And this is roughly like maybe half teaspoon of ginger. You can put more if you're a fan of the ginger flavor or what. You can put more to it, and then you're just going to incorporate everything together.
So if you ever eat something vegetarian like this, you eat it by itself or you add like something to it?
You can add basmati rice or jasmine rice to it, or if you're not a fan of rice, you can maybe cook some couscous with it, or, you know, some quinoa. It depends on what you want with it, or you could just turn it into a soup and just eat it as a soup.
But
Just add more water
you
to
know,
it.
some of the words here we are talking right now, right? First note here, such as keys or acoustics.
Quinoa.
Me never hear
And you
them,
see, because you're home, but you never like try the dishes me and Kisara eat. Me and Kisara does eat all those type of food all the time. But you
Jamaican
never.
things, you know, I go switch up on the Jamaican food.
Yeah, but it's good to try something different.
True.
You understand, to know the different flavors of different country, of different island food. It's good to try something different. You cannot stock up on the same food every day. Yam and banana, dumpling.
But guys, come on,
breadfruit.
like literally
No.
Jamaican food are best tasting food.
Yes,
Everybody
it's the
in
best
a comment,
tasting food.
everybody in a
But
comment
still-
section down below agree with me. Like a video if you don't like Jamaican food. But we not make Jamaican food today. We are make what?
Vegetarian, vegan food. So what I'm going to do now? Yes, Felix.
What are you making?
I'm making some food.
Ooh, ooh.
Yes. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to add some complete season, because you guys know this is my favorite season to use in any dish I'm using. And I'm going to add a little bit more also water to the pot. Not too much. You can already smell the flavors
Yeah, I
and
smell it.
everything coming out of the pot, like a hint of ginger, the pepper, the green onions, all of that you can already smell coming from the pot. So what we're going to do now, we're going to cut the kale, slice it up finely, like so. And remember guys, it's good to add greens to any dish you're cooking. Or if you don't like the kale like this, you can just blend it up and make yourself some smoothie with it. It depends on how you like your greens.
Yeah, I just drink it just so.
Yes, with some lemon inside it. You want to try? Why not?
You can't drink it without sugar.
You can't drink without sugar? Wow.
If me I drink natural juice, I maybe like orange juice, apple juice and them things, but then green.
Well, I love my greens. And make sure you wash the kale properly, guys. Make sure you wash it. Like, wash it. And what I'm going to do now, I'm going to come over back at the fire, and I'm going to add it into my peas. Like that.
So,
We're going to wilt down.
sheesh.
Woo.
Like cabbage.
Yeah. Yeah, but it
like when you have
doesn't.
cabbage.
Yeah, but it doesn't have the same texture as cabbage.
Wow, this more soft or
No,
hard,
it's
like-
more harder.
or it crunchier.
Yeah, like a hardy vegetables. And what I like about kale give any dish like a bright color. Like when you incorporate it with anything, the colors is just unbelievable. And I'm going to put a cover on this, and I'm going to leave it for like 15 minutes before I go back and touch it. Just like that. As you go along, guys, you see if your pot need any more season, if it need any more water, or if you're using coconut milk, you can add your coconut milk to give it more richer flavor. You can also do that. So I'm just going to cover it now and leave it for 15 minutes, and we get back to you guys.
So back in 15 minutes. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Okay guys, so I'm going to add a little
Back
bit.
like crack. Should I add coconut milk?
Yes, not all, just a little.
So the coconut milk have more flavor, right?
Yes, give it
You know
some
one
more.
thing we realize with Jamaicans, we add coconut milk to almost everything we cooking. I like that too.
Whoa. And you see guys how far my peas is. Look how beautiful that is. Right, I'm just going to add the coconut milk inside it, and I'm going to add a little bit of tomato paste inside it. Actually, I didn't want to put tomatoes in it, but I don't have no tomatoes. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to just add a little bit of this.
I like your you call this
Tin opener. Yeah, favorite color.
blue. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Get myself a spoon. And it's optional, guys. You don't have to use this. It's optional.
Let me cut this out.
Tomato sauce.
Hey, what thing ever cut it yet?
And I'm just going to add some,
Just a little.
yes, inside it and incorporate it. Look at that. How beautiful that is. I cannot wait.
You look like soup.
You look like soup?
Nah, you look like soup. What you look like? I want a dish from the eat already, but I just can't remember the name.
Where you eat that dish? In Jamaica or here?
Jamaica.
Yeah, Kalaloo?
Yes, Kalaloo.
It looks like the Ital Kalaloo where the Rasta they eat.
You never eat that?
Yeah. And I'm going to add a little bit more complete seasoning to it.
You know, one time I cook one, right? And I have one thing just like this. Cut me, you know, bad, like literally.
Yeah.
That never happened to you yet?
No.
Serious?
And I'm going to
You
add a
years
little
of
bit
your
of
cooking that never
years of my cooking. No pan never cut me. No pan. I would be afraid to tell you, okay, Sean, the pan cut me. No, the pan did not cut me.
So you add black pepper just now?
Yes, I add a little bit of black pepper inside it, and I'm going to cover it, leave it for another 10 minutes to reduce some of the sauce and to leave the coconut milk cook some more inside it. And then meanwhile that going on, we're going to start on some jasmine rice to go with it.
Yes, so you know that's my favorite rice. I
Jasmine
think that
rice?
brand come from Jamaica, but that's my favorite rice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where does my measuring cup go? Oh, where? So you know when you're cooking rice, you have to put 1 cup, and we're going to use 2 cups because you know it's Sean's favorite rice, so Sean's going to be greedy. So we're going to put 2 cups of rice.
Yes, sir.
For 4 cups of water. And guys, wash the rice. Just remember, you did put the 2 cups. A lot of people doesn't wash jasmine rice, but hey, to each his own. And I'm just washing out some of the starch, like so, from the rice. Just like that. I'm going to give it like 2 rings. And you see the water already becoming clear. So you know you take out a little bit of the starch like that. And I'm just going to drain it. Then I'm going to use the same measuring cup. And the same measuring cup, I'm going to measure the water to put inside of the rice.
Yes, sir. You know what they say? Mommy rice is the best rice. Like literally, everybody say that. So when I learn right here, so the secret.
Why? My rice and peas, right?
Yes.
Everybody wants to catch to know how I do the rice and peas.
Everybody like the rice.
Yeah, I know. So I add it, and that's it. I'm going to put it over here on the fire to boil, and to it I'm going to add me some salt. If I can find it. Some salt and some butter. I like to put butter inside my rice. Some people put oil, some people put olive oil, but I like to put butter.
It's just butter.
It's just butter. You know they did have a thing in Jamaica with chiffon butter. But today I'm using the country butter. So I'm just going to take about this amount.
It's a lot of butter.
And I'm going to add it to the pot.
So,
That's why you like the jasmine rice, right?
the butter.
And that's about it for that.
Yes, sir. Look at color of the what we steam. The color of the
Peas,
peas
Sean.
change.
The red lentil. And why it changed?
I don't know. Are you for tell me?
Because of the tomato sauce. So guys, listen, add your fresh tomato to this, because the fresh tomato, the organic fresh tomato, will give you a better flavor, a bursting flavor inside your mouth, deliciousness. So add it to this instead of this. But you know, now I don't have no other option. I just going with the flow and I using this. But if you guys have a better option of getting your fresh tomato, go ahead, add your fresh tomato to this dish.
Yes, sir.
Look, Sean. See that? Beautiful. And look how the kale winkled down like it's spinach, and it's not even spinach. And oh guys, you can also add spinach to this dish. If you're not a fan of kale, add your fresh spinach, your baby leaf spinach to it, and trust me, you won't be disappointed.
I hope not.
You can't wait to taste it, Sean?
Taste, yes.
Right? Yes, sir. So it needs some more minutes. So I'm just going to cover it down back. And yeah. Okay, guys. So my rice is finished. I just use a fork and do it like this. So it's finished. Turn off the stove. And my lentil and kale is finished also. So I'm going to get me a bowl. Get me a bowl, and I'm going to take some of the rice. You know, like a little bit of rice in a bowl. I don't know how to share it yet. Don't figure it out yet. I tried. Rice at that side. That amount is good. And I'm going to come over here and I'm just going to take some of my kale and lentil, and I'm just going to add it. Yes, baby, it's for me and you. Just like that.
For me, mommy.
And I'm going to come over this side for Sean to try it.
For me. Okay, so mommy.
Hold on for this, Sean, to try it.
Yeah, just enough. Alright, so may I go taste the lentil first, since you know how jasmine rice tastes already. So may I taste this first, we see how it tastes. I want you. You want to taste it before me? Huh? Bon appetit. You didn't even have me say that. But okay. Oi, oi! What to you? I like this. I like it, guys. Honestly. An honest reaction. And I taste it with the rice now. Wow. You made do a good job. Guys, try this at home. Wow. I never think so. Greens would have taste so good in one pot, honestly. No chicken, nothing, just rice and straight vegetable. You want to taste it, Felix? Look.
But this spoon right here.
Look, taste mine. Taste it. You want to eat it by yourself? Huh? Guys, you see how Phyllis get trouble? I'm gonna see this first hand. Look. You want to eat it by himself. Look. Taste it. Taste it. Not that one. This one. Yes, guys. Me love you. Me love you, mommy.
Okay, Sean, finish your intro. Cause Felix around there, so I try to take out a spoon or
Guys,
a fork.
if right now you sit down and you don't have any socks on, like the video. Cause me know you don't have any socks on. And if you hope, if you have on socks, if you
Still
love
like
your
the
mother,
video.
like the video. You know you want to love your mother, so like the video. You know the vibes. Like the video for the food that mommy cooked today. Subscribe if you don't want to see more food. It's an entertaining channel. Subscribe for more. Get this video to what? How much likes now? How much likes?
I don't even.
You gotta check them something there, mommy. Gotta get this video to 20 likes, guys. Share it up. And me and mommy, I gonna come back in the kitchen and we're gonna do a next banger, yo. Banger. Hey.
You like it, Felix?
You want everything.